Hi, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to Payoneer's Launch Your E-commerce Business on Amazon Premium webinar. We are extremely excited to be here and very happy to have our partner Amazon with us. Thank you so much for taking the time to participate. We received many registrations for this webinar and will be recording it for those who are unable to attend. So, in today's webinar, you'll tap into the global e-commerce market with Amazon and find out how to become part of this multi-billion-dollar industry. You'll also learn about the best-selling products on Amazon and how to pick the best product for your store. You'll also learn how to start selling on the many different Amazon marketplaces out there. And you will also find out how to access your Amazon earnings via Payoneer's quick and low-cost payment solutions. I am very pleased to introduce to you William Henry Taslim, Account Manager, Southeast Asia, Amazon Global Selling. William is responsible in assisting Southeast Asian sellers to start selling on Amazon and develop high-potential brand owners. Since 2016, he has also been running multiple webinars to educate sellers and help them understand the power of fulfillment by Amazon. My name is Miguel Warren, and I'm the Regional Head of Southeast Asia for Payoneer. I'm based out of Manila, Philippines, and my role involves working with our users and channel partners to help them grow their international business. My teams are focused on providing assistance and onboarding support to small businesses who typically struggle to send and receive international payments. Later on in the webinar, I'll be discussing international payments and how to seamlessly manage these from your Amazon account in order to maximize your profits from global selling. Well, we've got a lot to go through, so without further ado, I'm pleased to hand this over to William. William?
Thank you so much, Miguel. Okay, and for today, we'll be covering on the all the starts of the how can you sell on Amazon from the first level of registration to listing your product, and like Miguel said, we'll also be covering on the how can you find various products that are best selling on Amazon. A quick introduction on Amazon Global Selling. As you can see on the slides here, we have multiple marketplaces globally from Canada, US, Mexico, as well as the new ones in Brazil and Australia. We have shoppers from over 180 countries, and we have more than 30 listed categories globally. And when you're selling with us, you are selling to like 300 million worldwide active customer. Active customer in here represents the accounts that have placed an order during the preceding 12 months period. And in next. In Southeast Asia, we have been actively recruiting and helping sellers to be successful on our US marketplace. And as you can see here, we are starting to have multiple success cases from Vietnam, Thailand, as well as Malaysia and Singapore. And we are hoping that we can bring more successful cases on board. In this webinar, we will be covering from, as I mentioned, from account creation, product listing, fulfillment by Amazon, as well as sponsored product advertising. When you are registering on Amazon, you can choose to create a professional or individual selling account. A professional selling account, there will be a $39.99 monthly fee. Meanwhile, for individual account, there will be a 99 cent per sales. And we really encourage sellers who are aiming to become a big business to use a professional selling account. And as there are multiple benefits to having a professional selling account, such as the ability to also sell in Canada, Mexico, and the United States. You'll be able to upload your product in bulk through the reporting tools from Amazon Marketplace web service, as well as your product will be eligible for top placement on product detail pages. There will be here are the fees that you need to that you can you need to take note when you are selling with us. Firstly, as I mentioned, for professional selling account, there is a $39.99 per month fee, and then there will be referral fees ranges from 8 to 15% depending on the category, and you only pay referral fees for whenever each purchase is being made. And then there are also other additional fees such as fulfillment by Amazon fees and sponsored product fees for advertising, which I will be covering in the later slides. Yeah. So when you want to sell on Amazon, you can create your account at this through this website, sell.amazon.com.sg, and you can create your professional selling account here. Okay, so here are the 5 strategies which would be really helpful for new sellers as well as existing sellers to grow their sales on Amazon. First, we'll be looking at firstly we'll look at the sourcing as well as the high potential product on Amazon. You can find these best selling products on Amazon by going. You can easily find them from Google or by searching by googling Amazon best sellers and search for the categories that you would like to sell in. Like for this example, you can see that when you are looking for toy category, you are not just looking at the category level, but you can also search up to the subcategory level of the product that you wishes to sell in. Other than bestsellers, Amazon also have other web pages that you can look into to start. You can look into to find what are the popular product that you can sell in, such as new releases, movers and shakers, most wished for, and gift ideas. Through these websites, you as seller you can really find like what are the best selling product in the United States. They're also best selling on Amazon, and you can find and then you can find many other ways to source these products online or offline. And here are the categories that will be requiring approval if you are registering your account on Amazon. Some of the categories that do not require approval would be books, cell phone, electronics, sports, and toys. Categories that require approval are namely automotive, grocery, as well as jewelry. Yeah. So please take note, if you are selling in this restricted category, do make sure that you have the proper documentations to show during your registration. Next, in building how to build your quality product page. A quality product page, you can before you can build your product page, please make sure that you have this these pointers. Firstly, you need to make sure that your product are compliant with the local regulation, and when you have the pictures, make sure that they are pure white background, and make sure that your product description is in English. And for when you are listing your product, do make sure that you have a barcodes, and these barcodes usually are UPC or EAN, which you can easily found or bought through GS1 or through any other authorized barcode sellers. Otherwise, you can also go through Amazon brand registry as a brand owner if you have registered your trademark in the United States. Lastly, if you do not have either of these, you can also sign up for GTIN exemption and get yourself exempted from using barcodes. And lastly, as I mentioned just now, you can, if you're selling in open categories, there is no documents that you need. to look into. But if you are selling in categories that require approval, please provide the document that will be requested during your registration. Okay, so in building a quality product detail page, firstly, make sure that you have a descriptive title, and this descriptive title consists of brand, product line, key ingredients, as well as color and size and quantity, as you can see in the example there. And next, there is a product detail page product images that you need to make sure that they are easy to understand, have pure white background, and have at least 1000 pixels. All these documents all the criteria that I have been mentioning here, you can also easily download from the handouts that can be found at the right hand corner of your of the screen. You can download it and find and you can read about this information also. And next, the bullet points, make sure that you have all the key information of your product, such as where they are made from, or the attractive features that would attract more purchase. And of course, you need to have a product description as well as compelling price for our customers. This is a very good example of an excellent product detail page. That's why, without any surprises, this seller is one of the best seller for dog shampoo. And as you can see, they have comprehensive product title. They are prime eligible and detailed product description. And at the left hand corner, you can see that they have multiple clear images that will showcase the benefit of this product. And this is an example of a not as good product detail page. The product is not prime eligible, minimal description, as well as poor minimal pictures. As a buyer in the United States, they are less inclined to buy products that they are not as that they have less idea about, or they have less information of. So next, I'll be discussing on fulfillment by Amazon. And a quick introduction to people who are new to Amazon, new to e-commerce. Fulfilling means completing your shipping your orders to your customers. And then there are two methods that you can do when you are selling on Amazon. You can fulfill by merchant, meaning you are fulfilling the product individually, ship your product one by one whenever you get an order, or fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA, where you ship your product in bulk to the United States, store in Amazon's warehouse, and Amazon will be fulfilling the last mile delivery for you. And through fulfillment by merchant, you can sellers are able to ship each of the product by themselves, and they will need to provide customer service for the customers within 24 hours, as well as provide a local return address, meaning a return address in the United States in the event where customers would like to return the product to seller. And but all these can be solved. If you find all these troublesome, this can be solved by using fulfillment by Amazon, where we'll be able to provide all the customer service in 24 hours, 2-day free shipping for our prime customers, and your product will be prime eligible and will have prime logo at the prime logo on the product detail page. And customer service, picking, packing, as well as shipping will be all done by Amazon. In fact, even the return will be handled by Amazon. If you are customers, prime customers in the United States, you will usually see that products are you can find products that are Prime eligible by refining your search specifically to find Prime products only, and then you'll be able to. And as of now, Amazon has over 100 million paid Prime members globally, and in 2017, there are more new paid members join Prime worldwide than any previous years. With FBA, your product are eligible for Amazon Prime free shipping, and more than half of the items sold on Amazon worldwide are in fact from small businesses as well as entrepreneurs, and who are offering their products on Amazon Marketplace. And a quick overview on how fulfillment by Amazon works. Firstly, you will be shipping your product into our inventory, and before you ship your product, you can create a FBA shipment plan from your Seller Central, and we'll be giving you the address to ship your product to, and you can ship your product as many as like within the limit given to you. Usually would be 5,000 of standard size product for new sellers, and you can even ship as little as 1 to 10 units if you want. My recommendation to new sellers out there, it would be to ship as many SKU as possible so that you can test and see which products will be popular on Amazon. And next, Amazon, when your product reaches fulfillment centers, Amazon will receive, store, and keep your product. And then when the customers make any orders, we'll be handling the customer service. And at the end, we'll be picking, packing, and shipping the product. And if there's any need for returns, Amazon would be able to help you to handle this. Here the many of you will be wondering how much does FBA fee cost. Here are examples of large standard size product, small oversized product, and large oversized product. For large standard size product, there will be a smaller fulfillment fee of $3.59 if they are at the dimension specified here for this t-shirt. And just for your information, how Amazon calculate the FBA fee, it will be through the dimensions of the product as well as through by the weight of the product. And yeah, as you can see here, for this t-shirt will be $3.59 per unit. And if your product is bigger, like this baby cot, it will be about $10.79 per unit. And if your product is very like considered under large oversized, it would be about $73 like this monitor. A lot of sellers opted for shipping and selling smaller size product like this t-shirt. Okay, so if you are unsure how much would your FBA product cost, how much would the FBA fee for your product be, you can also go to this link as I shown here, or you can easily Google or using any other search engine to find Amazon Revenue Calculator, Amazon FBA Revenue Calculator, and you can key in the type of product that you are intending to sell, and then you can choose this product, and then you can click calculate, and you'll be able to see how much does your product cost for that dimension per fulfillment, as well as how much does it cost to keep the product every month. And next, when you are a new seller, many sellers would ask me, how do I actually get the initial traffic that is really important and that usually new sellers are lacking? To that, I will answer, you can use Amazon sponsored products. Amazon sponsored product is pay-per-click advertising solution on Amazon marketplaces that can boost the visibility of your products with keywords targeted ads. And as you can see at these images, your products will appear on this at the search page of the when seller is searching for these products. And yeah, and next, since the holidays are coming, we would like to highlight certain important days that sellers should take note of. There's Mother's Day coming, and Father's Day as well as Father's Day. There's also Prime Day, Black Friday, Christmas, and Cyber Monday. These are really important big sales days that we encourage our existing sellers to ship more products in order to leverage this the highest traffic. And then the biggest of them all, one of them would be Prime Day. In Prime, these are the highlights from Prime Day 2017, and Amazon, which is Amazon's largest sales event up to that point, surpassing the 2016 Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This Prime Day is an annual sales day where we encourage our sellers to provide good deals for our customers, and then many sellers would see like growth in their sales on the through like during this time. And here are the best selling products by countries from Prime Day 2017. In the US would be this Instant Pot pressure cooker, and like another example in Mexico would be Nintendo Switch. And yeah, and all of these products can inspire you to think of which product to sell on Amazon for the upcoming Prime Day if you would like to join us. Okay, so that is all from me. If you have any inquiry, you can send an email to globalselling-sea@amazon.com, or you can also join our Facebook, as well as go to our website at sell.amazon.com.sg and find out more. Look forward to keep in touch with those that are interested to move forward. And that's all for me for now, and I'll pass the rest of the time to Miguel.
Thank you so much, William. Hi, everyone. Miguel here again. I wanted to remind everyone that if you have any questions on Amazon session, please feel free to type it in the question box of the webinar control panel. As mentioned, you can also download additional related materials we prepared for you in the handout section of the control panel. And we will, at the end of my session, have a short Q&A where we'll select a few questions that you submit and answer them on this webinar. So for my session, I'm going to focus on how Payoneer can help you access your Amazon earnings conveniently and at a low cost. But before I get started, I just wanted to reemphasize the huge opportunity for e-commerce and online business. There's never been a better time to go global. As the world becomes more connected and billions of people in developing countries get online, businesses of all shapes and sizes now have so many opportunities to reach out to new customers and clients. Cross-border e-commerce is projected to grow to $1 trillion by 2020. And according to a study done by Accenture and Ali Research, there will be more than 900 million international online shoppers by 2020. The growth rates for online shopping over the next 5 years are projected at almost 30% per annum. In China, it's expected to drive much of the growth in cross-border e-commerce as demand for authentic, good quality foreign products increases. And alongside this, there's also an amazing services export opportunity for online professionals. According to a recent study done by the World Bank Group, online outsourcing, which is the technical term for freelancing, is expected to be a $15 to $25 billion industry by 2020. That's huge. And if you're already an online seller, you're probably well aware of the benefits of participating in cross-border e-commerce by targeting international buyers. Check out this infographic. Online shoppers in developed countries like the US, UK, and Europe spend up to $1,800 each, well above the amount spent by those in developing countries. So if you are currently selling online and targeting purely domestic buyers in your country, I would strongly encourage you to expand internationally, as there are big opportunities to increase your sales by going cross-border. But it's definitely not easy to go global. If it was, everybody would be doing it. Cross-border entrepreneurs really need to reach a massive global audience for their products and services. They need to figure out how to cost-effectively scale. They need to find new clients and buyers, and they need to manage their global business, all the while needing to figure out how to receive international payments, which is typically a big hurdle for small businesses to overcome. To address the challenge of reaching a global audience, online sellers typically turn to marketplace platforms like Amazon to connect to buyers all over the world. These marketplaces have established their brand and built trust with their customers. Thus, they make it much easier for new and existing businesses to tap into an established base of customers. And one reason why Amazon is such a big focus of online businesses is because it continues to be the product search engine of choice for US consumers. A recent survey found that Amazon continues to grow its lead in helping consumers make buying decisions for online purchases. Amazon is utilized as a starting point by twice as many people as use traditional search engines. Even more interesting are the usage patterns of consumers, as evidenced in this chart, which shows Amazon is used by both people who know what they want and those that don't. And according to this same survey, respondents expect to do half of their holiday shopping online, with 94% planning to shop on Amazon. Now, Payoneer recently conducted a survey of our Chinese e-commerce sellers, and the results were not at all surprising. It's quite clear that Amazon was the top marketplace to sell on and a key sales strategy for online merchants. Why? Primarily because of an emphasis on high-quality products, simple and fair selling structures, and high traffic. Amazon is a trusted brand, and that's why thousands of merchants from China and all over the world sell on the platform. Now, that being said, cross-border sellers, particularly those that are small businesses, typically struggle with receiving international payments. And as we transition into a new digital economy, traditional cross-border payments are no longer the most cost-effective ways to get paid. Wire transfers often take time to be received, and the fees are typically quite large. The process is also very much analog and manual, and not well suited to the speed and flexibility needed when doing business online. Digital payments are faster, easier to use, and lower cost. So cross-border entrepreneurs can utilize digital payments to overcome the challenges involved with international cross-border payments, and that's how Payoneer can help all of you. Established in 2005, Payoneer empowers global commerce by connecting businesses, professionals, countries, and currencies through our innovative cross-border payments platform. We enable millions of small businesses from more than 200 countries to reach new audiences by facilitating seamless cross-border payments in more than 150 different currencies. Our goal is to leverage our fast and flexible and secure low-cost payments platform to empower businesses and professionals in both developed and emerging markets to pay and get paid globally as easy as they do locally. We're growing very quickly, having received more than 2.5 million applications in 2017 alone. We're also an award-winning service, having been part of such prestigious lists such as the 2017 CNBC Disruptor 50, which includes the likes of Airbnb, Uber, and Spotify. We've also been consistently named by Inc. magazine as part of its Inc. 5000 list for 5 years in a row. Payoneer is likewise proud to have marketplace partners who are category leaders in multiple industries, from the biggest names in freelancing and e-commerce to digital marketing, stock photography, and vacation rentals. We work with thousands of leading brands, helping them pay their freelancers, online sellers, hosts, and affiliates all over the world. Now, I often get asked the question, how can I sell on Amazon in the US or the UK or Europe or Japan if I don't have a bank account in those countries? Well, Payoneer can help you with this. Through our global payment service, we can offer you an international receiving account in dollars, pounds, euros, or yen. It's just like having a local bank account in these countries. You can then use this account to receive payouts from your Amazon store. I'm also very excited to announce that Payoneer recently released new receiving accounts in Australian dollars and Canadian dollars for those interested in selling on Amazon Australia or Amazon Canada. Signing up for Payoneer is fast and easy. It's a simple 4-step process. Choose your account type, either individual or company, and provide your email address and a date of birth. Enter your address and contact information. Secure your account by choosing a password, security questions, ID details, and finally, enter your local bank account details. And really, that's it. You're done. And once you've signed up for Payoneer, you can easily find the details of your virtual receiving accounts by logging in, clicking on the Receive menu, and selecting Global Payment Service in your account dashboard. You will then see, for each of the currencies available in your account, the bank name, the account number, the local routing details, the account type, and the beneficiary name, which will be the name that you chose when you signed up for Payoneer. The example on this slide shows that the USD receiving account details for this particular account. And so once you have this information, you can then seamlessly receive funds from Amazon by entering these Payoneer payment details when you select your payout method. So in this example from Amazon US, you simply select Pay Me by Direct Deposit. You fill in the details from your Payoneer account, like the bank name, your name, the bank account number and details, and the routing number. Then click Submit, and you're all set to start receiving funds from your Amazon store. It's as simple as that. And after receiving funds from Amazon, you can then withdraw it in local currency to the bank account that you have provided when you registered. You can add up to 3 different local bank accounts to your Payoneer account. If you need more, please reach out to us and we can help you enable this. You can add either a business account or a personal bank account to Payoneer. You just need to make sure that the name on your bank account matches the name on your Payoneer account. Online sellers who need to pay foreign suppliers in other countries Payoneer can help you with this by doing away with the cumbersome process of sending international wire transfers. You can actually pay directly from your Payoneer balance to another Payoneer user anywhere in the world. It's fast, convenient, and best of all, free. All you have to do is log into your Payoneer account, select Make a Payment in the menus, complete the form with the details of your transaction, and click Send. You can make a payment transaction for amount as low as $50 and as high as you need. This feature is also a great way to pay remote workers or service providers who provide support to your Amazon business. Please note that Payoneer's Make a Payment feature is not available in all countries. If you have any questions about this, feel free to contact us and we're happy to send you more information about whether it is available in your country. Now, if you sell in a marketplace, there are actually many things which you need to consider. From onboarding, to listing, to logistics, and settlement, there's an entire ecosystem of companies and businesses that support marketplace sellers. Payoneer can help you navigate this complex environment. Our local teams work with sellers of all sizes to help them expand to new markets by supporting them with information, connections and introductions, and settlement services. Payoneer has an amazing network of partners who support this global selling ecosystem. Please do check out our partner directory on Payoneer.com, Whether you need help with logistics, taxes like VAT for Amazon Europe, translation services, or others, we may have a partner in our directory that can add great value to your business. And once your Payoneer account has been approved, you can also choose to avail of an optional Payoneer MasterCard debit card. We can issue you cards in several currencies that will allow you to directly access the funds via ATM withdrawal or online and in-store purchases. Excuse me one second while I fix a bit of a technical issue and get back to the correct slide. Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. Terribly sorry about that. So depending on the needs of your business, Payoneer can also offer you cards with higher limits, which can be used to pay for online purchases or various personal and business-related expenses, and it's conveniently linked to the balances on your Payoneer account. For online professionals with direct international clients, Payoneer's billing service can help you receive payments via virtual receiving accounts or credit cards and e-checks. You can track and manage your payment requests, send reminders for late or outstanding payments, and it's very, very easy to use for those with direct clients. They will just need to receive an email with a payment link, and all they need to do is click on the link, enter their payment details on our secure site, and they will receive confirmation of the payments that they have made to you. Very, very convenient. So here's a summary of Payoneer's complete solution for global sellers. We can help you receive payments from international marketplaces such as Amazon. If you have direct clients, you can use our billing services to request payment and allow your customer to easily pay you. Payoneer also offers global receiving accounts which enable you to receive payments in multiple currencies. You can also receive payments from other Payoneer users through our in-network payment services. And once the funds are in your Payoneer account, you can transfer it to your local bank, use a Payoneer MasterCard to withdraw cash from ATMs, or make purchases online and in-store, or you can pay another Payoneer user from your balance. We top this off with value-added services and partnerships that complete the solution offering, ensuring a very seamless experience for online sellers. But why should you choose Payoneer? Aside from our fast, flexible, and convenient payments, what else will you get? In a nutshell, Payoneer will offer you much lower fees and a higher foreign exchange rate. With Payoneer, you can save up to 58% compared to the alternatives. You will receive more local currency in your bank for your online earnings. We transfer the funds quickly and conveniently, and the minimum amount to withdraw is only $50. On this slide, I've included an excerpt from the Philippine edition of a study done by a company called Let's Talk Payments. They did a test where a $1,000 business payment from the US to the Philippines was done using 3 different methods: wire transfer, PayPal, and Payoneer. And as you can see, Payoneer yielded the most local currency, in this case, pesos, for the dollar amount transacted in the study. The difference between option 1 and option 3 is around 2,500 pesos. For me, that's the equivalent of roughly 17 premium Starbucks drinks. So if you aren't already using Payoneer, I encourage you to do so, because when it comes to business, every dollar counts. And any additional cross-border fees you're paying are coming straight from your bottom line. With Payoneer, you'll be able to maximize your profits from selling on Amazon. Now, here are a few case studies of successful online sellers who use Payoneer to get paid internationally. They all come from different walks of life, sell many different types of products, and come from several different countries in the region. But they all use our global payment service to receive international payments from Amazon. I also want to highlight the fact that they are all part of our VIP program called Payoneer Plus, which is designed to support the needs of successful global sellers. Payoneer Plus is our preferred partner program, which provides qualified users with a dedicated relationship manager, access to exclusive events, premium content, priority support, and best of all, even lower fees. We can work directly with you to minimize the amount of fees that you pay and maximize the amount of local currency that you can receive as a qualified Payoneer Plus user. There are no additional fees associated with this program. We just need to know if you're qualified. So if you're interested in this, please let us know, and we would be happy to have a discussion with you. Please do connect with us on social, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or YouTube. We'd love to interact with you, understand more about your journey as a global seller. I'll just move to the next slide. While I'm sorting this out, I'm also happy to tell you that we have an amazing blog that is filled with guides, industry insights, and news and tips and tricks to help you level up your online business. Please do join our amazing community on Payoneer.com. Also, we have a Facebook page, a LinkedIn page, and we're also on other social media platforms. Lastly, I also wanted to tell you about Payoneer's Refer a Friend program, which enables you to earn rewards for referring new Payoneer account holders. And once you've signed up for Payoneer, simply log into your account, find the Refer a Friend $25 button, and click on it. You will find a link which you can then share with your friends, and once your friend registers for Payoneer and receives at least $1,000 in his account, you will both receive $25. So if you haven't already signed up for Payoneer, please do so and start sharing your link. And that was my last slide. So thank you very much. Please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn, or I'm happy to answer any additional questions that we have on this webinar. And William, perhaps I can invite you back to do the Q&A portion of our webinar.
Okay, thank you so much, Miguel. Okay, we have multiple good questions here, but I'll start with this first. Yeah, first question is how much are the FBA fees? I believe I've mentioned the FBA fees previously. Like for example, for the T-shirt that I mentioned is about $3.5 per fulfillment. This is based on the size as well as the weight of the products. And yeah, and if your product is eligible for small and light, FBA small and light, it will even be cheaper. And you can find out more about FBA small and light from our websites. And if you have some other inquiry about how much would your product be, I can also give you an image. You can just try to imagine a box of shoe. Recently, one of my sellers shipped their boxes of shoe to the United States, and one box would be about from $3 to $4 for FBA fee. If you that's the dimension as well as the weight of the product. For that dimension and the weight of the product. And for more information, I really encourage you to refer to the Amazon FBA revenue calculator that you can easily find through any search engine. Secondly, for overseas seller, do we need to register the business or a company in the United States to sell on Amazon? The answer is no. You don't have to register yourself as a business or a company in the United States or anywhere in the you can just be an individual who is reselling product on Amazon, or you can be a business that has brands that you would like to sell on Amazon. Yeah, but I do recommend that some bigger sellers to register themselves as a company or business in their respective country. For example, as a private limited in Malaysia, or in Malaysia, and this may ease some process, your own process when you're trying and try your best to meet the local regulations. And yeah, I hope that was clear. So the answer is no. You can just be an individual who is reselling product on Amazon. And next, in certain product category, Amazon they are Amazon branded products. How can we compete with Amazon as small businesses? Thank you, Fans, for asking this question. And just to let everyone know, over 51% of Amazon's total sales are actually coming from third-party sellers. So third-party sellers would be, if you register as a seller today, you are considered as third-party sellers. So more than half of our sales actually come from sellers like you. And our global selling program has grown by over 50% in 2017. And like this is really thanks to our cross-border e-commerce SMBs or small medium businesses that really represent more than 25% of our third-party sales. And just to give you a perspective, we have more than 140,000 small medium-sized businesses who have surpassed 100,000 sales on Amazon in 2017. So if you have the right product, if you're doing your digital marketing correctly, you are investing your time in optimizing your as Amazon sponsored product, this would really help you to really reach the sales like these top 140,000 SMBs that we have. In fact, being a small medium size sellers, you have the flexibility to improve as well as to innovate your products on Amazon. And yeah, next question. I would like to learn more about selling things on Amazon. Could you please connect me with someone who is expert in this? Any suggestion, videos, or e-course that I could see? Okay, firstly, you can connect to us by emailing to the email ID that I have shared with you in the previous slides. If you didn't get it, it's globalselling-sea@amazon.com. And if you're not sure with the spelling, you can refer to the video recording of this webinar at the end, when you get the email at the end of this webinar. And next, you can also learn about us by going to YouTube. On YouTube, there are YouTube videos specifically created by Amazon Seller Education Team. You can find them, all these materials that are readily available for you to watch before you before you sell or you register on Amazon. Secondly, our website has multiple resources that you can search, you can look into and learn about Amazon. We have like a lot of resources that you can really look into, and you can look into our seller education email series that will be sending to to you. There's I believe there's at least it's a 7-part email series where we'll be bringing you step by step from the first step of registration onto like understanding how to source, on how to list your product on Amazon. So keep a lookout for our seller education email series. This would really help you. And if you are more of a visual learner, go to YouTube. You can watch a lot of videos about us. And yeah, and you can also find out more from the websites. Okay, for the next question, can I from Malaysia do drop shipping via Alibaba using Amazon FBA? I don't have bank account in the United States. Okay, so firstly, if you do not have bank account in the United States, our partner here, Payoneer can solve your problem. And then secondly, Amazon, regarding Amazon dropshipping policy, we do not allow sellers to sell to fulfill your orders by using by dropshipping your product directly from another e-commerce to your buyers. However, if I understand your question correctly, if you say that you are dropshipping to our FBA, if you mean that you are shipping the product from Alibaba, or your product from China, or product from other country, and you are shipping them to Amazon warehouse in the United States, yes, you can do that. Some sellers do source their product internationally. They source their product through B2B marketplaces. They purchase this product legally. They are authorized to with the right authorization from the manufacturers, and then they, after purchasing this product in bulk, they store them in Amazon warehouses in the United States. And that's how some sellers who are becoming private labeler from Malaysia or Indonesia. And I think, and to make everything clear, drop shipping or allowing a third party to fulfill orders to Amazon on your behalf is generally acceptable. But if you intend to fulfill order using a drop shipping, do make sure that you must always first be the seller of record of the product. Secondly, identify yourself as the sellers of the product on all packaging slip and or other information included on provided included. And then next, you must be responsible for accepting and processing customer returns. And finally, you need to comply with all other terms of the seller agreement that you can easily find through Seller Central. And so I hope I make things clear for you here. So generally, dropshipping is not dropshipping is allowed unless you are purchasing it directly from another e-commerce and then shipping it directly to customers without without identifying yourself as the seller of this product. And FBA would really be one of the fastest way for every kind of seller to grow much faster in the United States. Okay, I have answered at least 5 questions. If you have any more questions about Amazon, you can keep the question coming. But for now, I'll just pass the time to Miguel to answer the questions regarding Payoneer. I'll pass the time to you now. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, William. So, hi, everybody. Going through the questions, I see that there are a number that are related to the Payoneer MasterCard. So I'm happy to just tell you a little bit about how you can get one. So first, you need to register for Payoneer. And once your registration has been completed and approved, you will then have the opportunity to opt in for a Payoneer MasterCard. So this is a optional card. It is not mandatory. You can use Payoneer without having a card. But if you choose to have a card, you can, from your Payoneer dashboard, select and order one. And once you receive the card in the mail, you can then use it either online, anywhere that accepts MasterCard, or in store at a point of sale, or at an ATM that supports MasterCard. And it's very, very convenient, especially for those that want to, for example, purchase or invest in online advertising. Payoneer can really help get fast and immediate access to the balance in your account through the card, so that you can keep your campaigns going and so that you can continue to scale your business. Other questions here are about the advantages of Payoneer. So as I mentioned in my slides earlier, I think we are one of the most competitively priced solutions out there. Number one, you do not need to travel all the way to the US or the UK or Europe to actually get a bank account in those countries. All you need to do is sign up for Payoneer, and we can give you these receiving accounts, and then you can immediately start receiving funds from Amazon. And in terms of the foreign exchange and the fees, we are very, very competitive. And for those of you that qualify for Payoneer Plus, our priority customer program, you can get even lower fees than what we offer. So if you feel that you are interested in this program, please feel free to leave your email address or contact one of our team members who's currently on the webinar with us. His email is kennethng@payoneer.com. He would be happy to answer any questions related to Payoneer Plus. And I think that what I've been able to do is combine a number of the questions that I saw here on the webinar chat. Back to you, William, if you have any more that you've seen that you'd like to answer.
Okay, yes, sure. I have one good question from a seller in Malaysia. The seller asks, can we send our parcel directly to from us to the customer in the US? Which way is more secure and low cost? Well, firstly, it's depending on your product. I really encourage sellers to find out if their product is eligible for FBA or not first. Like if your product is considered a dangerous goods, for example, then it will be much harder to be acceptable by our fulfillment centers in the United States. And some product, if for example is made out of a very fragile product containing liquid more than 4 ounce, that may also cause some problem when you are shipping it to when you want to use FBA. But in general, when you are shipping a standard size products that are safe, you can save customers. Sellers has been telling me that they are saving about 30 to 40% in shipping when they are shipping more units in bulk to FBA. Then compared to them using fulfillment by merchant or FBM. FBA, of course, to most customers is a more trustworthy option because to both Amazon customers as well as sellers, because customers in the United States know that these products are fulfilled by Amazon. They feel they can expect that the customer service will be completed in 24 hours and they can get their products in 2 days with free shipping. Yeah, and whenever there's a and then from the seller perspective, whenever there's a missing delivery or late shipment, then you won't have to deal with all these instances because this will be handled by Amazon. But at the same time, I also want to emphasize that not all product would really be profitable using fulfillment by Amazon. Like for example, if your product is bulky, if it's more bigger dimension, then it may be more useful, it will be cheaper for you to fulfill by Amazon. But all in all, especially for new sellers who are more interested in selling on to start selling on Amazon and get that initial attraction from over 100 million Prime customers that we have, really FBA would be the best way to move forward. And yeah, I believe that's the last question that we have here. I think, yeah, and I'll just pass the time to Miguel to conclude this webinar. From my side, I would really like to thank you to all the participants here. You have been really good attendees and asking good questions. I wish you all the best in your e-commerce venture and hope to hear from you again soon. And pass the time to you now, Miguel. Thank you.
Thank you, William. And thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. We really do appreciate the time that you spent here with us. We hope that you gathered some valuable insights today about how to get started selling on Amazon and how to receive funds from Amazon using Payoneer. A reminder that there are handouts on the webinar panel, which you can download. We will indeed send the presentations to everyone that registered. We will make available a copy of this recorded webinar afterwards, and we continue to remain ready and available to answer any additional questions that you may have. Once again, thank you for joining us. I wish you all the best and a good evening. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.